Hi everyone, welcome to another weekly forecast, astrological weekly forecast. I'm now in Cambodia. Behind me is an ancient temple and left of me is elementary school for kids. You might hear some noises, but it's very nice here, so I wanted to record it in this little park. This week that we have ahead of us will be as equally crazy as the one that we had past us, which saw a lot of political, social developments together with protests in California and actually all over the US. Then we had the escalation of war in the Middle East. So yeah, it was completely crazy, and those astrological aspects, energies are still not done. They're not finished. They will follow us into this week as well. This is all mostly because of Saturn squaring Jupiter. This is the strong aspect right now. And in the past, this aspect was known to end conflicts, actually, like Vietnam War, Yugoslav wars, or World War II. Anything that was reshaping the borders and the power hierarchy in the world usually ends and settles. So I actually expect an end soon to the Russian-Ukrainian war, but not the Israeli conflict in Gaza. That is because the Russian-Ukrainian war deals with borders and influence, very Saturnian topics. And Palestine conflict is far more complicated. It is really above this aspect. Something else will take to end it. And I also expect more border crises and increasing the funding to the military and security, because we have Saturn in Aries for the last month, which is a very militaristic sign. And Jupiter is in Cancer, a sign that wants to protect the idea of a home. I also think that these protests in California are because of that, because this Jupiter in Cancer is inspiring people for more patriotism. And yeah, unfortunately sometimes it manifests in this violent way. After a month we will get way less of this. This aspect will wane. And the dialogue in the media for the next month will be between spending and austerity, and it will be very volatile, which already started, in my opinion, with the conflict between Elon and Trump. I will also make a video on that. But okay, let us focus on this week and let's break it down day by day for your life. Monday, so today, we will be more sensitive and moody, more prone to react. That is because Mars is very active. This is a good day to get things done, to be more proactive, to approach people that you want maybe. It's also really good for that. Tuesday, Mars enters Virgo. This is a huge shift because Mars was in Cancer and Leo, dancing between those two signs since September, so for 10 months. Finally, it's changing the sign from this retrograde cycle, and that means that in our life we will finally be we will get challenges and conflicts for different area in our life. You were getting challenges in these areas for the last 10 months, depending on your rising sign, and now that will finally change. It's like a big sign of relief for everyone that's coming Tuesday, and that sign of relief will follow us far into the next week, next month, actually next 2 years, until the next Mars retrograde cycle. Wednesday, we are getting Jupiter square Neptune. This is the time of heightened intuition, but also it will be a huge conflict within us between what we feel and what we believe in. I will talk more about this, and I will talk more about what this aspect means for politics, what it means for the public sphere, because this is the aspect where misinformation peaks, delusion peaks, manipulation of world leaders peaks. It's incredibly powerful, and we all need to be aware of it. Then Thursday, we will be feeling like we have to find a way to get stronger. We will delve into some esoteric and even religious ideas to gather this strength. But be careful, remember what I said about yesterday, that this can lead to some illusions, so be very careful. Try to be grounded, and if you are, you will really find strength in some spiritual ideas and beliefs and idealism even. Then Friday, Sun enters Cancer. We will be more gentle and helpful. Our self-worth will be coming from our sense of compassion. This is the best side of Cancer, in my opinion. But Cancers are also extremely protective and can be passive-aggressive. That is just the energy of Cancer. We have to be careful not to irrationally make enemies of people. For a month, we will have to really push hard within us to see things with our rational side and not just with our emotions. Then Saturday we will be more aware of what we have to do to feel better. We will be more aware of our emotional body. This is a great day for some reflection, as moon nodes will be very active while moon is in a great position. Mercury will be aspecting the moon nodes, which gives us great insight into where do we come from and where do we want to go. Sunday you will be very self-critical. Actually, this energy will be with us for the last few days. It is the energy of Saturn squaring the Sun. We will get into situations trying to define us in a way we don't want to be restricted. Anyone with a slightly rebellious spirit will potentially get into some really uncomfortable situations this Sunday. You will feel restricted. Your identity will feel suppressed, and you will want to break free, but you won't be able to. And that friction between probably society telling you what to do and you wanting to do something else, or you feeling like you are something else, will create some new gems inside of you, let's call it that way. Also, I want to note that from Tuesday, so from tomorrow, we will get closer and closer to Mars conjunct South Node, which usually means lots of destruction. Some world conflicts might escalate. I will update you almost every day here on what astrology says about this, and in the meantime I wish you a really wonderful week. Take care and see you.